Christmas about 12 years ago. He was the reason. And wait a minute, I have notes, right? And it was sold to us by Mike Fenton, who is a gentleman in Hereford, who is actually in the Auto Harp Hall of Fame. Yes, indeed, there is such a thing. I used to be a radio presenter in America, and I met Arlo Guthrie, and I met... Indeed, thank you, absolutely. And I also met Roger McGuinn, famous from the Byrds, and they were lovely. And but I never got to meet John Sebastian.
Oh.
And he's so cute! But, however... This lesson by one of America's most beloved performers will get you started right away. He did teach me how to play the auto harp. So, this is one of his Woodstock songs, and it's called How Have You Been? We'll see how loud this thing is. I'll give it strong. That's pretty loud. I think we'll go with it.
It's loud.
How have you been, my darling children, while I have been away in the West? Though you are strangers, I feel like I know you by the way that you treat me and offer to feed me and eagerly ask if I'll stay for a rest. Now sit yourselves down in a pile here before me. I wish I had presents for each of your smiles, but I have been traveling without much to carry. Just a broken guitar case with tape on the side, a bag and a few signs to help me get rice. But here are some beads from the throat of a princess who reigned in the years round 200 BC. Divide them and wear them, and make sure to share them, 'cause I want you to have them in hopes that you'll be as lovely as the lady who gave them to me. And here is a strange European guitar string I found on the floor of a club in Marseille. It's fat for the third string and skinny for the fourth string. But I kept it in hopes that I'd use it someday. It's funny how people just do things that way. And here is a turtle from the Long Island Expressway. He says that his home has been covered with tar, so I gave him a ride on the back of my suitcase. And he says that he'd like to stay here in your yard. At long last his life won't be quite so hard. How have you been, my darling children, while I have been away in the West? are strangers, I feel like I know you by the way that you treat me and offer to feed me and eagerly ask if I'll stay for a rest. By the way that you treat me and offer to feed me and eagerly ask if I'll stay for a rest.